Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, where you can see great games played badly. I'm John, and this is Timberborn. We've just got through a 8-day drought, and we've done alright. It's not been too bad at all. Most of the place is still just about hydrated. Obviously our reservoirs are doing absolutely fine. Now you may notice down here that we have some issues. Like 33 unconnected buildings, buildings without power, all of that. And that is because, if we zoom in down here, you can see that I am extending the power connection all the way through this district. I've done a little jink here around the entrance to the district centre, because obviously removing that makes everybody in this district homeless and unemployed, and they won't actually build on that spot because they can't reach it. So yeah, I've just sacrificed a couple of potato plants there and strung the power around. We're nearly done connecting it back up again, so that should hopefully hurry up. Everywhere else, we've had to let a fair amount of water out of this district here, of this reservoir, to keep this topped up again. Not so much because of this district now, because this district has plenty of water, but because of this almost emptying. So I'm thinking about finding another way of getting water from this reservoir down into this district. Whether that's just going to be getting rid of one of these and putting stairs up to here, that might work, I don't know. But this is probably going to be the last in the current series. As we've talked about before, we are kind of reaching the limit of what we can do on this map. That is new and interesting, at least. Obviously we could go out and collect all of that metal and take over the entire map, but again, it would just be more of the same. As I said before, it would be more of the same, and I'm much more interested in doing something new and different. Oh yeah, speaking of new and different, something old and familiar. Lots of explosives. I'm currently thinking of just levelling off this bit to give us a bit more space in this district. But obviously, as I say, because we're looking for a new challenge. Oh, we have explosives. Yay. Now we'll put some more in there, and we'll prioritise that. What I'm doing here is I'm extending the canal that connects to, or should connect to this district if there was any water in this district. And I'm going to put in a floodgate and a little pool up here. So I'll probably put in the floodgate there. Yeah, and then build up levees either side and put in a little pool down here to connect it all. That just means we can actually add some water in from this reservoir here, should we need to during a drought. And as you can see, we kind of need to. But that's what I'm doing there. Pretty much that's what I'm focused on at the moment. Over in this new district, yeah, pretty much everything is as it was. I've put in a lumber mill and a little power wheel there. But apart from that, I've not really done a great deal. Thank you, autosave. We are clearing out this area over here of trees. So we should be able to start building over this side as well fairly soon. I mean, we could now if we wanted to, but yeah. These districts over here, I've actually realised that we have double floodgates here, but over on this side there was only a single gap, so it wasn't a lot of use. So actually let's open those up and equalise these areas. So yeah, I'm just putting in a platform there, but For some reason, this district isn't producing a lot of planks. Might be that we actually need another lumber mill, but I don't know if we've got the wood for it, really. Still, not to worry. Are we sending... We are sending planks. That would be why. Let's stop sending planks over to District 15, because now District 15 can make their own planks. Okay, how is our power doing? It looks like we're all set up. Excellent. Now we only have one unconnected building. Where's that? There. Okay, well we can sort that out, can't we? If we detonate the explosives there and we pop in a double platform and a path. There we go. Okay. Oh, we can get rid of this path. And lay in explosives in its place. And we should shortly be able to detonate all of that. And we'll have a bit more fertile land all the way up here, which will be nice. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin on. I'm going to wait until the waters have returned. As you can see, we've literally just dried up here as well. It shouldn't be too long. Obviously, they've already started coming back here. Means we... Oh, that's at 2.5, so that is actually already flowing through there. That's okay. So that should fill this reservoir again. I will have to keep an eye on that, obviously. But yeah, I will wait till the waters have returned, and we'll see how we're doing with power and whatnot. Okay, so start of day 4. The waters are just about returning. We're just waiting for these reservoirs here to fill up, for it to spill through here. But other than that, everywhere else is okay. Over here I've turned the pumps back on, and I've turned 2 of these water pumps off. Actually, I will turn these back on. Down here, oh, we've finished laying in the paths, so we can get rid of the spare. And yeah, let's replant. I think it's probably a good idea. What we got there? We've got blueberry bushes, so we'll replant those. Now, 2 options here. We bring it up along here and around, or we bring it across here and around. This will be more difficult, so let's go this way. Right. Just think. Okay, so these are going to have a problem. So let's do those first. We'll just take out those, and we'll get this done as quickly as possible to minimise disruption. We've got plenty of dynamite in this district, I believe. Yeah, 285 dynamite, so it shouldn't take long for them to lay that in. Oh no, grilled spatterdock. Go away, thank you. That looks like a fix they've implemented. Over here, we've nearly finished putting in the floodgate, and as you can see, we've got a little pond at the bottom. I do want to cover that up. So I'll cover it up like that, I think. Do I want to put one in the middle? I don't know if that's just going to splash everywhere. Well, we'll give it a go. And for the moment, we will put in a path across there, because I want to remove one of these at least. Possibly 2 of these. Maybe even 3. I might do 3. Remove those 3 and bring the channel along there so it meets up in a nice deep pool. So, in addition to that, we have some explosives to set off. That seems like a decent enough angle, so let's do that. Okay, and we have access to a lot more land now. But we're not done there. Look, we've got this ugly lump. We're going to have to get rid of that, aren't we? So, let's get rid of those stairs. And let's make a shorter route. What have we got there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Well, let's find out. 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Okay, and let's lay in a little grid of paths to make sure we can cover it all. And then let's lay in some explosives. All the way through here. Because we just want this gone. Okay, so that'll be the next bit of the project. Everywhere else is fine, I think. Nothing else seems to be giving us problems. The water levels in this district are a little low, but now that we've turned those other two pumps on, that should resolve itself fairly rapidly. Over here, let's have a look. We are still waiting for this to be put in. Can't get all required materials, and that will be because I'm building more storage over here. So yeah, that's eating up all of our planks. What have we got on here? 340, so we've got 60 horsepower left. So I'm going to put in another lumber mill. And we will prioritize that. So that should give us more planks to work with. Water still hasn't quite returned enough. But not to worry. We'll spin on until some of these bits and pieces are done. So I took my eye off the ball for a couple of seconds, and we might be having some flooding issues. At least this one's mostly resolved itself, but as you can see, there's still, you know, some excess water. So I'm going to drop these down a bit more. Yeah. Oops. It's fine. It'll sort itself out. It's already... It's still increasing, isn't it? It's just getting worse. Oh, no.
I might have made a mistake.
Let's encourage some water flow along here, shall we? Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Never mind. Never mind. It's all fine. It's all good. Let's have a look. These explosives here are ready to set off. Assuming they're not too wet. There we go. Right, and now we can replace the path along here. Just because I think it looks neat. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Get rid of that. Okay. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. We've literally just started laying in explosives up here. You're closed. There really should be no more water coming through here. I did... Let's have a look. I did modify the step down to make it a little less sharp. And we have explosives in there. Oh, okay. Had a bit of an issue there for a second. But I think we're okay now. Right. Yeah. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong there. It's fine. There's just a lot of water there for people to access. Let's turn all these water pumps on just to, you know, help draw some of that water out. But everything's fine. It's all fine. There's only one flooded building. See, it's all good. It's all good. I'll come back when there's less disaster going on. Beavers are stupid. This one has managed to get himself trapped under here. I have no idea how. There are no stairs down. There is no way he should have been able to get. I say he. Gakrum. Well, there you go, Gakrum. It's all your fault. I was just building a platform, so I've now had to change it and put some stairs in there. They won't get built till tomorrow, so he may drown. Never mind. Other than that, we have our power connected up all the way down to this district here. So it comes all the way along here, all the way around, all the way down to here. So we now have 10 engines on this power grid. And space for more. So we are producing, you know, over 4,000 power. And using 3,500. Which is nice. Up here we are... How are we doing? Nearly done with the explosives. So we'll lay in some more. Like so. Up here I've put in some decorations, as you can see. Just trying to make the place look a bit nicer, you know. What I'm doing over here with this platform is I'm moving the district centre just along a little bit because I want to put in another engine on here. And even putting it all the way up here, I'll show you. No, that's not what I want. I want power engines. So even putting it there, the district centre where it is, doesn't quite reach. And I want to put it snug up against that connector there, really. So, yeah. I'm having to move the... it makes sense, anyway, to move the... What have I just deleted? What have I just deleted? Uh-oh. I did not want to do that. That's unfortunate. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that. Now, where did they all go? They all went here. Right. Migrate to district... Oh, what district is it? It's going to be the newest district, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes. We'll try 50. Now let's see how we do it. Oh, we got a flooded building somewhere as well. Oh no, that's fine. We'll shut you down. And we'll open you up. Right. Building lacks workers. It's all going to be over here, isn't it? Yes, we need more beavers, or are we okay? I think we're okay. Now. Oh dear, that's not what I wanted to delete. I want to delete that. Right, are you stopped being stranded now? You... What are you... Why are you there? Get out. You little... Right. Now build that without getting yourselves trapped, please. If you would be so kind. Decoration. Plant pot. Right. Get that done, please. Goodness me. Right, I will come back when there is more to show you. Well, there's something to show you. Right. I'll lay in the next load. Okay, the drought is upon us. It's going to be 7 days, and I'm not too worried. I was a little bit exuberant with the closing of the floodgates. So we have a few minor flood issues here and there, as you can see there and there. But I have got them pretty much as full as I can get them. So we should be fine. The explosives are coming along here. I've not really done anything else. I've pretty much just let it play on. I did put in a Lido down here. Yeah, that's largely it. Let's turn these pumps off now. And we'll turn off these two as well. I've turned off the ones in this district already, and here and up here. So we should be fine. We should be all set and ready to go. I'm still in the process of clearing out all of this wood here. I've just put in another lumberjack there to spread it up, and I'm putting in just a single floodgate at the back end here, and that's going to be basically closing off the episode. Is just exerting complete control over the entire stretch of the river. That's going to be our end game. Yeah, I will obviously come back once the explosives are done, and then once that final floodgate is in place. Halfway through the drought, and the next layer of explosives is ready to go. And we can get rid of this, and this, and this. But we are going to need to put in another platform. Just there. And we'll do the same again, but we are going to have to go a bit further this time. Hopefully that will be enough. We'll have a look. Elsewhere in the settlement, get rid of that. Everything's fine. We're fine for water pretty much everywhere. Even this district over here is doing okay. I have built a temple over here, and I am putting in some mystery buildings. Well, one of them's an engine. I've put in an unlocked and put in the Flame of Progress monument, which gives us ore within 10 tiles, which, as you can see, covers quite a bit. It's not particularly useful there because there is no housing in range, but over here we've put in another one, and that covers all of this housing. And over here we are putting in another one, which covers all of that housing. And over here we are putting in one of those, the Labourer Monument, which covers all of that housing and the new housing that we're putting in. So yeah, everything's going okay. I haven't put any monuments up here because there's not a lot of room. Not until this scrap collector gets rid of this ruin. Elsewhere, so down here, yep, things are the same. We have now finished our floodgate. So once the waters return, we will have dominion over the water in its totality, which is nice. But yes, I will come back when everything is done and we've got the explosives laid in and etc, etc. And the drought is over. And it wasn't really that much of a problem. The water got a little bit thin down here, but as you can see, it hasn't actually run out yet. It might do before the water fully returns. But the levels haven't dropped a huge amount in these two natural reservoirs here, so it shouldn't take too long to fill up. Yeah, explosives are going in slowly. Everything else is progressing as normal. Yeah, so I'm going to wait until the waters return. Wait until we have this set of floodgates working and actually blocking some water, and that will give us control over the whole river. And then we'll be done for this series, and we'll have to move on to the next one. It's going to be a challenge one, so hard mode, folk tales, haven't decided on the map yet, possibly Thousand Island, and there's going to be some kind of restriction like no dams and levees at all. So that could be interesting. But I haven't quite finalised the details of that in my head yet. But you'll be able to find out in the next episode, because we will be starting it soon. But in the meantime, I'll spin on until we've got all this water in and everything else is finished and ready, and we're in a state that we can actually call this map done. So I'll see you shortly. Okay. Well, I've done a little bit of remodelling in this district here. I've moved the floodgates down a few tiles where they're in deeper water, and I've made them double floodgates. That was in an attempt to sort of control the water flow in this district and this district a little better, and it seems to be working. I've also laid in some explosives. I've also laid in some explosives. Okay, so that's deepened all of that area there now. So take a little while for the water to sort of stabilise and then flow through again, but that's all good. Our mystery building over here was this chap. This is the tribute to ingenuity, and it spreads ore in a massive area, as you can see. But it does require 600 horsepower to run, which seems excessive for, you know, turning a few cogs and pumping a few pistons. But what do I know? I'm not a beaver engineer. We've got a couple of flooded buildings somewhere, probably up here. Yeah, just as the water's sort of figuring itself out. We'll probably get some down here as well. Maybe down this end. Over here, everything is pretty much as it was. I've put in a little campfire for them and some decoration. We've got a little beaver statue there. And a shrine here. Hello, Venjo. There we go. The second engine is in and running. Over in this district, as you can see, our floodgate is working, and we have dominion over the entire river. So, we've done it. So really, there's only one thing left to do. We will speed things up a little bit, just to get to daylight. And then I'll be back. Okay, so there's daylight. So really, the only thing left to do is to set off the last explosives of this series. I'll leave you with a couple of glamour shots of the settlement. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave us a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the episode and you would like to see more. Watch the other videos on my channel and do come back for the next series, which, as I said, is going to be a challenge series. So we'll see how that goes. But until then, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye-bye.